start over on that one. Hey guys, I got a new project today, but before I get started, I wanted to let you know that I've actually been somewhat sponsored by a company called Auxito. That's A-U-X-I-T-O. They actually contacted me and let me know that they've reviewed some of the videos that I've made in the past, and they want to partner with me. We're kind of in a trial period right now, but by the time I get this video edited, I hope to have a reference code to give you. It'll be a discount for 15% off. And anything you purchase, you'll get 15% off buying from Auxito. So I'll make sure the link is in the description. I've been given a product to do a review on for my 2007 Avalon. You really haven't seen a lot of, but I'm actually going to go out today and look at the reverse lights. So Auxito actually sent me a package. This is one of the reverse lights they have that fits my vehicle. And so I'm going to go out and take a look at it and see what it needs to have to install it. I've never actually installed reverse lights on my Avalon, so this should be cool. I'll do a little before and after with the reverse lights on up against the garage so that you can see the difference between the factory bulbs and the new bulbs I'm putting in. And hopefully we'll notice a substantial difference going from the stock bulb from a 2007 to, you know, those bulbs are just the standard filament bulbs. We'll upgrade them to the LED bulb and see what they look like. Toyota, I know, did make it easier to get to the taillight bulbs themselves. You don't have to take the taillight out to get to it. There's actually just a little carpet cover on the back inside of the trunk that you can pull out, and well, you kind of move it out of the way and you can actually access the back of the connectors for the taillight bulbs. It's a little bit cold out, as you can tell. Hoodie and a beanie and some pants, but I tried to get as close to dark where I could still do the work and see what I'm doing, but also be able to just go ahead and show you what the difference is in the bulbs themselves. Before we get any further, please like the video, share the video when you get to the end if you know anybody that has an 07 Avalon or any of the 2000, let's see, what would that be, 2006 to 2011? I'm trying to remember the year they switched. I always forget because my Tacoma is a 2011, and that's the last of the Gen 2.0, and it started in 2006 or 2005. My FZ1, I think, started in 2006 and went to 2015. Got a few vehicles that are kind of close in the time frame that different generations were cut, but anyway, we'll get outside and pull the factory bulbs out and replace them with the LED bulbs and go from there. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. All right, so we got the trunk popped open, and what we're going to be looking at is right here on these lights. The lower light here is the turn signal. Sorry, the lower light here is the reverse light. I've got the lights on right now for testing. So you've got all your brake lights and your turn signal in here, and there's your daytime running light is in here. That's over on the side right here. Daytime running light, little bulb there. Brake light, which is dual filament. Your turn signal is actually in this big clear corner, and then your reverse light is in here. And so I think this also might work as a brake light. It might just be daytime running light, but that doesn't matter. What we need to do is get to these bulbs, and I'm just going to take both bulbs out while I'm here and clean them. But the way this works is just there's this kind of clip thing right here, and what you want to do is just bring this down, and that just pops out. So I'm going to do a couple of these just to give myself a little bit more room. So there's another one that's right here. I'm just going to go ahead and pull this one down too. So now I've got more access. Do the same thing on this side just to give us some access. And I'm not pulling down on the carpet, I'm actually pulling down on the plastic part that's on the inside. This is not as easy when your hands are cold. So now this side's popped open and there's access to the bulbs. So this gray one right here, this is the lower, yeah, that's the lower bulb, so that should be our reverse light. Should be our reverse light bulb. It shouldn't be on right now. and should just be able to twist. So this is just a twist and pull, and there's the reverse light bulb, the factory one. So that's just the standard filament type with halogen bulb. So the replacement is just a real simple bulb. I'm gonna get the trunk down and turn the lights on so we can actually see what it looks like with them the way they are now. And then we'll swap a bulb, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna traject the light onto the garage door over here, and we should be able to see one side that's new and one side that's old, or reverse, and see what the difference is in the lighting looks like. So there's the factory bulb. Glad I came and cleaned them up. They were kind of dirty anyway. Now you can see kind of what it looks like with the factory bulb. Light coming out. shoe came untied. That little task is done. I got my little glove on here. This just helps protect keeping your finger oils, any kind of grease or anything dirt you've got on your hands from getting on the bulbs. The bulbs, LED bulbs don't get as hot, but the standard bulbs, if you're ever taking the other bulbs out, just always wear something like gloves or use paper towel to take the old bulbs out, put new bulbs in. As you can see, I actually took and wiped the bulbs off with an alcohol wipe. It might make the video look a little better, but I didn't think it would do justice to have a dirty old bulb and then a brand new LED bulb. So I went ahead and cleaned the old bulb just so we get a good idea on what it actually looked like with it clean. And then I got the new bulb in, so you could see the differences in the two sides when I had one still the old bulb on the passenger side, and then I put the new bulb in on the driver's side, and with both of them on. And it was also increasingly getting dark outside, so by the time I finished and actually had both of the new bulbs in, I mean, it was just bam, bright white light. It's obviously way brighter than the factory bulb. And so I think this is a good purchase, the bulbs themselves. Auxito has a whole bunch of lights for a whole bunch of vehicles, so it's not just for a 2007 Toyota Avalon. Obviously, any of the same generation that has the same taillights with the same bulbs would work. That's that 921 bulb that you're replacing. So I'll have the part information, the link to the light itself, and just try to get you hooked up as much as I can. Just look in the description for all that. And that's pretty much it. The brand is Auxito. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and keep your bulbs clean. I'll see you next time.